Hi there, I'm Dr. David Whaley from the University of South Australia, and I'm here today to talk to you about a CRC for Low Carbon Living project. The project we were involved in was developing a guide for households. So the guide starts with energy bills, and then it focuses on how to understand your home and where energy is used, how to apply some kind of monitoring devices, look at where energy is being used, look at where energy is being wasted, and simple through to more complicated tips on how to reduce your energy wastage. So the guide itself covers simple through to medium and complicated tips. Some are required by tradespeople, the more complicated tips, but looking at things such as water heating, air conditioning, ventilation, general appliances including standby, and throughout gives a number of examples of how much energy and therefore costs you can save based on different tariffs all across Australia.
Hi, I'm Dr. Catherine Hamilton, and I have been working for the CRC for Low Carbon Living along with Dr. David Whaley on the guide for low carbon households. But this guide in particular is for people who are in existing houses, and the guide goes through some simple things that people can do without having to do major retrofits or a completely new build or addition to their house. The other guides in the series of 7 that the CRC for Low Carbon Living have produced cover these other aspects of new build and retrofitting houses.
So this project involved forming a steering committee of industry experts. We had people from state government agencies as well as third parties, and we also had a user group, so typical people who would be users of the guide, to give feedback about what kind of information they felt was needed or was missing from general literature. And unlike most research projects, this project really was focusing on consolidating the vast amounts of information that are available via online mediums and magazines, but also bearing in mind that there's a lot of dodgy websites out there. So it was actually putting real factual information together in a user-friendly format that people who may not necessarily have a university degree or a background in engineering or architecture could understand. In particular, we'd like to thank people from Renew, Renewal SA, Sustainability House, TS4 Living, Uniting Communities, and Professor Wasim Saman, and last but not least, the Chair of the Steering Committee, Associate Professor Monica Oliphant.